Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. He'll be 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, KC.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash. Warrior 70. Go.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
This is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
They'll stick with him again. Room to run inside the 40. And he will score. season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
His drive will start on the ground. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop, but never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready, set the range, set press on leading. 18, 5 in.
They'll look to throw. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action for Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure because there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This one from 49. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Cowboy 80s.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on, let's go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Here we go, set! 68 Warriors, 17! Get him!
Now this time they'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Let's go now. Hurt.
Putting the tight end in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him to no gain.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 10.
18 rattle. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Toss left side, caught by his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On one, ready? 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Ready? Stop.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He gets free. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Back to 60. Cowboy 80.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, ready. Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
79 Broncos. Come on, come on. Hit. Cougar 19 sight. Hey, man. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards on that pass play. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Red.
The RPO. That one is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the jump.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Get up. 70.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Rocco 80. Let's go.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
18 Cardinal, 18.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6?
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot. You try to run a play like that, it is blown up behind the line.
Well, something tells me, Mike, that for as good as that probably looked all week long in practice, I wouldn't expect us to see that play called too many more times going forward. It almost feels like the defense was expecting it coming in, and they blew the play up before it ever got going.
They send the tight end in motion. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
This one caught at the floor.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Okay, ready?
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go.
Come on,
Fourth
come on.
down
Hit.
and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
180.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get about 5.
Gotta go score.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It's a gain of 34.
One, ready?
1st and 10.
Here.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7.
11. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
I'm 1, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Gun. Got 12. Big 13. Big 13.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
Wow, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
19 Tiger. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Dragon 60.
They'll send Worthy in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way.
was just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette and LA yelling. Getting mad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll take it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Going up top. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 60.
Now, faking the give. This is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80. Eleven. Stop.
On first down, Burrow. Forced out wide. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and hey, what? He does it about as well as anybody around the league.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
11 mighty. 11 MP take. Right, 80. Stop.
Here's a run going left. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
11, Thomas. 11. 11.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Deputy Lions. Here we go.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Second and 7.
On the jump. Ready. Hey, Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
On the set.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it either. Stopped for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal.
Hey, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Taylor. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
12. Stop.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Second and 3
11 MT.
at the 47-yard line.
Burrow now. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
11. Here we go. 180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Whoa. On the move past the 40. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Stop.
Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. Instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
11 Mighty. 11
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Street. Crackle 80. Steady right.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
MT. Here we go. Sahad. 11. Sahad.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11 mighty. 12. 11. Sahad.
First down throw for Burrow. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Sahad.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Here we go. 11. Sahad. 11. Thomas. Sahad.
Burrow. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
MT. Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the
180.
2-point conversion.
11 MT. Sahad.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go street. 60 Bellcat. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
Hey! Crack all 80. Ready,
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Burrow here on second down. This one caught at the 4. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. He's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
Ready. Panther 11. 18. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On the jump.
From the 43, here's second and 6.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
To break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field from the 31. Here is second down and 7.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, KC. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Try to run it here, and he'll manage to kick this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Panther 11. Riggs. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Back to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On 1st down, Burrow. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Makes the score, Chiefs 49, Bengals 32.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
11 MT.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Marks him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Throwing is Burrow. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted.
By the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Back
to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
19 tight.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Buffalo 18.
Back to the air once more on second down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Trap 60, trap 6, mistake, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be second down.
19 Lions. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.